The Last Hunter. Marcus, my father said to me. You are the last of our people. I know the task ahead of you is insurmountable, but if you are the last to go, go in battle. We have failed. When you take your last breath, the demons and other creatures will rule the world. You are on your own. Father, I know we don't have enough time. Your injuries are very severe, and I will stay with you until the end. But that doesn't mean I will go down without a fight. That's not how you raised me, and you know it. And if we meet again in the afterlife, you would be proud of me. With the death of my father at his grave, where I carved the last cross, I have become the last warrior against the darkness. For me, there will be no grave and no cross. There will be no one there to make a cross for me. You are Marcus, Marcus not? I asked the hotelier when I wanted to check in. Yes, that's me. I have a letter for you. He turned around and took a letter from the shelf with my room number on it. Thank you. I thanked him politely and took my room key and the letter. In this small hotel, there is no elevator, so I have to take the stairs to the 3rd floor. The hotel room was small, very old, but clean, and it had a private shower and toilet. That's enough for me. I could afford an apartment in a very expensive luxury hotel. I inherited the entire fortune of the hunters, but why the effort? It won't be long before they find me. From a hunter, I have become the hunted. For years, I haven't seen a single vampire. One might think they are gone. If it weren't for the little detail that I felt they were hunting me. When I was in a narrow alley or on a busy street, I felt the presence of others. Always hidden, but their eyes and thoughts directed at me. On the envelope was only my name, no address, no sender. Who could know that I wanted to rent a room in this hotel? I reserved it over the phone yesterday. But I suspect it, and as soon as I read it, I will have the certainty. Marcus stood in front of the mirror in his small hotel room and looked at his own reflection. The fatigue was clearly visible in his eyes, and the scars on his body told stories of countless battles. He thought of his father's words, which kept running through his mind, if you go last, go in battle. He clenched his fists and felt the familiar anger rising within him. I will not go down without a fight, he murmured to himself. I will take you all down, even if it's the last thing I do. Hello, Marcus. For 50 years now, you have been hunting us, and yet you are still unsuccessful. Have you never asked yourself why? Why haven't you found a single victim of vampires? Why couldn't we find a trace of our existence? I can give you the answers if you are ready to make peace. On your windowsill, there is a small candle and a lighter. Light the candle when you are ready to talk. P.S. Leave your weapons in the car tonight. We don't want to spill blood in the hotel. Best regards, Natali. As he read the letter from Natali, he felt a moment of uncertainty. Why hadn't the vampires simply killed him? Why did they offer him peace? He couldn't shake off the doubts. What if this was a trap? What if he failed and left the world to the demons and creatures? But deep down, Marcus knew he had no other choice. He had to face this challenge, no matter how great the danger was. He took a deep breath and reached for the candle and the lighter. If I have to die, then I will do it in battle, he said resolutely and lit the candle. I must benefit them. If they had known beforehand where I would be living, they still didn't set a trap for me. But a letter with a peace offer. I didn't have to think long, it was clear to me. I have failed, and I am the one who has lost. The candle has been burning for an hour, but nothing is happening. My eyes are getting heavier and heavier, and my last thought before I fell asleep was, if I have to die, then it's okay in my sleep. I slowly woke up. I still didn't feel like opening my eyes, but something was different. All right then, eyes open. The first thing I noticed was that it wasn't my bed. The room was different too. It was very luxurious, and when I say very, I mean it, pure luxury, wherever you looked. I was alone and not bound. That seemed like a good sign to me. Then I noticed a small card next to the glass of water. When you have rested, come down to the salon. I will be waiting for you there. Natalie. All right. I am a demon and vampire hunter and am a guest in a vampire house. Marcus stood up and prepared to meet Natalie. He knew that this was a decisive moment. As he entered the salon, he saw Natalie sitting in an elegant armchair, greeting him with a mysterious smile. Welcome, Marcus, she said. I hope you slept well. Marcus nodded and sat down across from her. Why did you bring me here, Natalie? I wanted to show you the truth, she replied. The truth about our existence and why you could never find us. As you yourself have noted, my people haven't killed anyone in over 50 years. That's because we have enacted laws. Laws that prohibit us from drinking from humans, harming them, or killing them. But you are vampires, after all. How do you survive then? How do you survive then? Natalie laughed softly but quickly became serious again. Natalie laughed softly but quickly became serious again. We have laws that protect not only us but also the people. All of this is necessary to keep our existence a secret. And as you yourself have noted, it works. Yes, sure, but you still haven't answered my question. How? How do you feed? Blood banks. We only drink blood that has been donated. Or blood that our couriers have bought elsewhere. You do realize that nowadays you can buy anything if you just have enough money. And in our long life, we have invested a little. Marcus, I know that in the old days it was different. But we took the step and evolved. We don't want to be monsters anymore. People go to a store and buy their meat. And modern vampires buy blood from a blood bank. And now it's your turn. Do you want to cling to an old enmity or live in peace with us? You can be one of us and help us build a better world together. We have time, we are immortal. Are you offering me the chance to be one of you, a vampire? I have hunted you for my same thousands of years. Yes, we offer this to you, Marcus. Not just me, but the whole council has agreed. You are the last of your kind, and we wish for you to become one of us. In ancient times, we were bound by old customs and age-old enmity, but that doesn't have to be the case. We are no longer the vampires of old, and we don't call ourselves that anymore. We are the immortals, and you can be one too.